Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me. Well, first of all, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well on this mighty fine Taco Tuesday morning. Okay, hope you guys are doing well. Okay, we got quite a bit to talk about this morning. We got quite a bit to talk about this morning. We have quite a bit on the docket. Okay, so this morning, now I'm still not gonna be before you all long, but we got a lot to talk about. Okay, we got to talk about Whitehead being sentenced to 9 years in the prisons. We have to talk about Disney's uh motherless, daughterless conversation. I got a lot to say about that, and yeah, I got a lot to say about that. Armand goes live to address the TGIF mess, child. Marlon Wayans receives backlash from his pride. He has done some pride photos, and the people, the men is pissed off. I got a whole lot to say about y'all too. Okay, yeah, I do. And I kind of woke up on 10, so yeah, I got a lot to say. And ain't no telling what's liable to come out of my mouth. We're gonna talk about the Kurt Franklin Black backlash. We didn't get a chance to talk about that yesterday. We're gonna talk about Claudia blaming Al for the downfall of TGIF. Al is threatening to sue Armand Child allegedly. Maurice Scott downplaying the DUI, and he actually got into a single car crash, sir. And y'all want to play about the DUI? So yeah, we're gonna talk about you and your ass today too. We're gonna talk about Carlos with his weird. Oh, sir, you're weird. Listening to him and Heavenly yesterday discuss Martell and Mel not filming together, and then also listening to Carlos talk about how the women salivate over Martell when he walks into a room. Girl, y'all was on some bullshit yesterday. That's what y'all was on. That's what y'all was on. Y'all was on that BS. Oh, and we're gonna talk about it today. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm on one this morning, baby. I'm on one this morning. I'm definitely on one this morning. I'm letting you know right now. So anybody come in and don't read the room, you liable to get cussed out this morning too. I'm just telling you. All right. Thank y'all so much for being here, Don Dons. I typically be sweet and welcoming and warming and all of that good stuff. But people think you dumb and you stupid. Okay. I peep you, boo. I peep you, boo. And I just would advise you to shut up while you got the opportunity to shut up. That's all I got to say. All right. Now let's go on. Good morning, Miss Leela. How are you? Good morning, Sweet Vern. Good morning, Amber Shelby. Good morning, American Born. Good morning, Bama Girl. Good morning, Mama B. Mama V, my bad. Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Nikki P. Good morning. Is it Inel? Inel? I know I said that wrong. Please don't try to get me this morning. Okay. I mean well. I do. I mean well. Good morning, trending. Trending, trending, trending. Good morning. Good morning, Nikki P. Good morning, Stephanie. Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all in just a minute. But I got some stuff I want to tell y'all. Okay. What's going on, Miss Tina? What's going on, Miss Brenda? What's going on, Miss Jennifer? Bama, girls in the house. CC, I see you. What's going on? Dear Speaks Worldly, I see you. Lady D, what's going on? Um, Miss Annette, I see you. Yeah, baby, I need to get me some Sarah, honey, some ice cold Sarah. I might be all right, won't it? What's going on, Tyra? What's going on? Let's see who else up in here. What's up, Kareem? What's going on, my brother? Miss Thang, what's going on? Jennifer, please pray for my family. I lost my sister yesterday. Thank you, Jennifer. You are definitely in. our prayers. You're definitely in our prayers. Uh, Definite condolences to your family and your sister. Just condolences to everybody. I hate to hear that, and I'm so sorry for your loss. Um, Definitely sorry for your loss. Yeah, y'all show Jennifer some love. Y'all show Jennifer some love, baby. Y'all know we lose loved ones, baby. That ain't easy. So yeah, y'all show Jennifer some love, honey. Um, what's going on, IPV? What's going on, Kingston girl? What's going on, NGB? Yes, condolences, condolences. We are definitely praying. What's going on, Clyde? We are definitely praying. We're praying. We're praying. All right. Well, I want to go ahead and get into the things of the things of the things, child. All right. Now y'all know how we start off our mornings, how we do the things. We talk about some stuff that's going on in the headlines around here. But can y'all do me a huge favor? Make sure that you like this video as you come on in the room, okay? And y'all bless the kids, yeah, honey. Y'all make sure y'all bless the kids it as well. Okay, we got several things to actually talk about in the news. Um, so I want to start off with this. This is a sad story, but we must talk about it, y'all. Um, and it may be a little bit triggering to people, so I do want to say that, but you know how I am. I do want to get these stories done. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh, I thought I already had this together. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's get into this. So it says 12-year-old girl who snuck out of the house was found unalive under a Houston bridge, child. Jesus, mercy, Lord. So it says, wow, a 12-year-old little girl, snuck out of her home last night at 10 p.m. to meet someone and was found dead at 6 a.m. this morning. Now, Houston Police Department investigators and Mayor John Whitmire, I guess how you say that name, held an evening press conference where they said that they have reason to believe that the girl snuck out of her home at sometime at 10 p.m. Sunday night. Now, she had not been reported missing. Now, authorities could only confirm the victim, believed to be 12 years old, was found at the creek in the 400 block of West Rankin Road at about 6 a.m. Now, someone has taken one of our innocent children. Um, I lost my space. Okay, acting police chief Larry Satterwhite said in a press conference that we believe someone did this horrible thing to her, and we are here to ask for your help. It makes me angry that we have dangerous criminals on the street of Houston. Whitmire add. Now, I do want to ask a question. Okay, I don't know. I ain't got no kids, and I don't want y'all jumping down my throat. I don't want y'all jumping down my throat because I do think that the situation is just sad and unfortunate all the way around, right? I do absolutely believe that it is sad and unfortunate. But the question that I do have and that remains to me is was y'all don't got no alarms or nothing around there on your windows and doors and stuff. Listen, I know it costs extra money, but when you got children and stuff like that, it's important, y'all. It's important to get you some alarms. Oh, and if y'all don't know what alarms is, I'm talking about alarms. But seriously, get you some alarms, get you window sensors. I know again it costs extra money, but it it's the safety of your children. You know what I mean? And then ain't no sneaking out. I know back in my day, I was scared to sneak out. Now I've heard stories of folks sneaking out and stuff like that. I said my mama didn't play, so I wasn't sneaking out. But um, just my advice on that, and this poor baby. I mean, this is sad. This is very sad. Now, y'all do need to find who did this. I need to quickly find out who did this. Absolutely, because that doesn't take away from the fact that this young baby was unalive. Okay, and something went down. Something went down. Okay. Now it is saying that the Houston Police Department said that they're looking for at surveillance video to follow up on leads, calling the circumstances suspicious and saying that they believe foul play is involved. I absolutely believe that foul play is involved as well. Now, police will not comment on the conditions of the girl's body. The medical examiner's office is completing an official identification of the victim, but both Satterwhite and Whitmire said that they had spoken to the girl's mother, and of course, she is devastated. Her family is devastated. This little girl is gone. She snuck out when they were asleep, and they were woken up with the news that she was deceased. Again, y'all, please make first of all praying for this family because I couldn't imagine getting woke up out of your sleep about your daughter sneaking out and they finding her unalive. I couldn't imagine it. So first, I would like to say, because I don't want to sound insensitive, prayers to the family in regards to that. Okay, but I do also think that as parents, as and you have young children in the home, it is very important again to have alarms, to have window sensors, to have all of these things because you want to make sure that your children are safe. And that would alert you if those alarms go off. You see what I'm saying? So again, it is important. Again, I know it costs a little extra coin. It does cost a little extra coin, but sometimes we have to spend that extra coin to be very secure. Um, Now I understand what you're saying, and that's why I did make it a point to say that I do understand that it costs an extra coin, but it is something to invest in. It's something to invest in. Period. It really is. It's your safety and your children's safety is important. So it is something to invest in. Listen, just do what you got to do. Do what you have to do to make sure that you and yours are protected at all costs. Yeah, something we just have to be safe because there are people out here who just don't care. They don't care about an age. They don't care about what gender you are. They don't care about your sexual orientation. They don't care about these things. They don't care. So you have to care in some sense or some way, and that means by putting extra precautions on to your home, and that's right, trackers, all of that stuff. I always tell y'all, it's better to be safe than sorry. All right. So, yeah, and clearly, if she was sneaking out, I'm kind of wanting to know, was she going to meet somebody? Right. Thank you, IPV, for pointing that out. Were you going to meet somebody? Did you have a phone? Were you were communicating with someone? Like, what was it? Yeah, that is absolutely correct. Thank you for pointing that out. Sneaking out is so much different from just, you know, it's almost like you definitely had, communications with somebody. I don't know, but prayers to the family for comfort because I do know that I'm quite sure the situation is it's difficult. It's not that expensive to secure your home anymore. Now you can install cameras and stuff yourself for less than a coffee. That is true, Snatch by Diego. Not only that, all you got to do is look up on YouTube. Y'all look up on YouTube. You look up all the mess on YouTube. You can definitely look up how to install some cameras in your house on YouTube too. Nah, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, moving on. Make somebody mad. Moving on. Moving on. All right. So let's get into a child. Let's get into a child now. This man sure look familiar on the right hand side, but this is again, y'all. We just live in such a dangerous world. This is so crazy. Okay, so I started the story and I was like, what in the this is crazy. All right, so neighbors, this is heartbreaking. A 35-year-old Lyft driver was shot and unalive by an Atlanta police officer who thought that he was being kidnapped and recruited in a gay fraternity by the driver. He even says that he heard voices in his ear. So, according to WTCM, on the morning of May the 15th, Kobe Minor allegedly heard an unknown voice in his ear while driving home by Reginald Folks, Folks, a former 35-year-old police officer. However, he never revealed the exact words said by the voices. Minor, um, Minor informed, sorry, Minor informed the authorities that he believed that Folks was using an unknown language. Folks, this is crazy. Folks continued on the route after Minor begged the rideshare driver to halt. Folks started reaching for the back seat as Minor attempted to exit the vehicle at a red light at an intersection. According to Minor, in response, the driver was fatally shot 3 times in the head by Minor. Folks unfortunately passed away at the scene, and Minor told authorities that he believed that Folks belonged to a gay fraternity and that he was being abducted to be recruited into the group, according to the arrest warrant. Baby, this is nuts. Atlanta News first reports that after 6 years with the Atlanta Police Department, Kobe Minor resigned the day he was detained, and the police took him into custody. On Tuesday, June the 11th, Minor's bond was rejected. Minor had been and on administrative leave with the Atlanta police since being arrested on an unrelated charge in Milton in December of 2023. Now, on that morning, folks, friends, and family showed their support by gathering in the Fulton County courtroom. Now, according to wrestling instructor, a memorial um, competition is in the works. Now, a rising star in Atlanta wrestling scene, folks trained at World Wrestling Alliance 4. Thomas Belster, his coach, I don't know who this people is. I don't watch the wrestling. Claimed that he was using Lyft to boost his wrestling fund. Okay, now Minor was charged with unaliving and aggravated assault. Right now, Lyft released a statement saying that they would assist law enforcement during the investigation. Y'all, I'm I'm telling y'all, stuff just get crazy and crazy about a day. This is this is nuts. This is nuts. May the man rest in peace. But this is nuts. That's who he looked like, Columbus Short. Thank you. Because I was trying to put in my head who it was that I felt like he looked like. Perfect. Thank you. Y'all, I don't know. And the voices that you were hearing are also very concerned. I'm just saying. The voices you were hearing was also super concerning as well. So I don't know what is going on around here. I don't know. This is crazy. Y'all, we have to be extremely careful out here in these streets, and regardless of and whatever we do, we have to be very, very cautious out here in these streets because this is great. This is great. Anyway, I had to bring that to y'all. I had to bring that to y'all when I read the headline. I said, Lord Jesus, it's a fall. This is crazy. Child, it don't get no, it gets worse, child. It gets worse, y'all. Things get worse out here. Okay, let's get into this story. Yes, I agree. Hey, Demi. Hey, Sweet Essence. Hey, everybody. Hey, Indigo Girl. Okay, let's get into this story, child. I thought, what in the world, Lord? The Lord told us. The Lord told us. He told us. Okay. Ah. Okay, let's get into this. A Florida teen deemed a monster executed his own parents and sparked a gunfight with cops before getting shot and unalive by the police. Child, Jesus. Christos Alexander, age 19, allegedly took the lives of his parents, 51-year-old Christos Brian, I'm not going to try to say his last name, and 48-year-old mother Rebecca Ann. Now, Christos shot his dad inside of the home before executing his mom outside on the front lawn. Jesus. Police responded to a frantic 911 call from the mother who told dispatchers that her son shot his father. Christos engaged officers outside of the home after they witnessed him take his mother out execution style with gunshot to the back of her head, and then a shootout commenced with the sheriff's office. Stop reaching for your waistband, a deputy screamed out during a video of the incident. A shootout ensued where one officer was shot in the leg and Christos was shot and injured before crawling his way back into the home. The shooter had several past run-ins with law enforcement and his guns were taken away as a result. How did he even have access to this type of firearm? Child, listen. Again, y'all, this stuff is getting crazy. People just getting crazy out here. I don't understand. I don't. Mercy, mercy. Again, prayers out to the family, but it is so important, y'all, that we. I don't know what to say about this one. This is crazy. This is crazy. So he shot his father first and then shot his mother in front of the police, and then as a result, had a shootout with the police. Child, y'all, this is crazy. Okay, this is absolutely crazy. I had to is, hey, what's up, Lady B? Yeah, people been losing their mind low key. So we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, he definitely they were. I don't know, child. I don't know. Hopefully, there were some parents that was concerned about his mental health because it sounded like again he had some issues prior to this. Y'all call me Starbucks, baby, because I had me some iced coffee this morning that I made. Baby, I'm gonna put Starbucks. Let me put y'all at a business. Baby, that's the best I did it on my Barbie dolls in the chat. If it's some Barbie dolls in the chat, y'all probably gonna be mad at me, and I do not care. Just don't put none of that Barbie doll mess up in here, okay? Because I know there's a lot of y'all that likes green. Okay, yeah, I call that granny. Did let's get into it, child. Okay, so Nicki Minaj takes to her Twitter to try to call out somebody about something, right? So here she go. Just took 5 minutes to find the official version of "Let Me Calm Down" extended version featuring J. Cole on Apple Music. Guess which version I found immediately though? Hmm. It says CJ Design on something I saw CJ Frazier. Boy, what's up? Right? Came back and told her she was loud and wrong. You was loud and wrong because this is a playlist, mama. You was loud and wrong because this is a playlist, mama. And what I noticed is her fans, of course, is not gonna hold her accountable. Her fans is not gonna hold her accountable. Because here's the thing. You got some people in the comments talking about the man is making money off of the fact that he got a playlist. Girl, it doesn't matter if who I put in my playlist, and even if I have one song in my playlist. That person ain't making money off of my playlist. Hold on. Okay, if I'm going in and out, it gotta be StreamYard, baby. I'm on StreamYard now. Don't try to start. Okay, as I'm still going in and out. It's either YouTube or StreamYard, honey. I don't even see the little Wi-Fi thing on my end. So I don't know y'all. But let me make sure y'all can hear me. Y'all. Can everybody hear me okay? Just drop a one. Let me know. Can y'all hear me okay? No, the version I found immediately though. It says CJ Design. Okay, well, y'all can hear me, child. I don't know what's going on. I ain't using Prism, honey. I am using StreamYard. So if it's StreamYard, baby, I don't know what the problem is. Okay, so again, Miss Granny over there. And the reason why I call her Granny is because she always angry. She always mad. Girl, it's no reason for you to be mad because you loud and wrong at this particular point. Ain't nobody making no money off of your music for having a playlist on Apple Music, girl. I mean on iTunes, whatever the heck, whatever it's called. Girl, again, she loud and wrong, and her fans ain't gonna tell her she loud and wrong. She loud and wrong. Again, ain't nobody making no money off of your song, girl. Do you still see that on the thing? It still got your name and stuff on it. You can't be that slow, ma'am. You can't be this slow. You know it's T. You can't be that slow. Hey, Black Girl Speaks. Hey, everybody. Hey, Demi Bill. Hey, hey. Thank y'all for letting me know y'all can hear me now. I don't know what happened. Okay. Anyway, Granny, you was loud and wrong, honey. And the people got you together around there over there in them comments. And I ain't gonna lie, I like when they get so together a little bit. Sure do. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick because I'd like to know how y'all feel about this. So, a woman was allegedly fired from Macy's after her manager told her that we're not running on black people's time. Okay, when she showed up to work for an hour but was late due to a family emergency. Okay, so she had a family emergency. She had a family emergency and stuff like that. She had a family emergency. Uh, she always selecting angle for no reason. She always doing that. Don't nobody want to call it out. Okay, so here is the video and let us take a look.
Yeah, you're 4 hours late. That's not running late. Yeah, but I let you guys know ahead of time that was. Yeah, you could get off right here. I had a family emergency. You can get off right here. You're fine. I had a family. Here's your name tag in the front desk. What? You don't work here anymore. Yeah. I put my work in for this job. What you mean? I'm showing up 4 hours too late. No, you're. I had a family emergency. Well, then you could tell someone. You don't just show up 4 hours too late. I'm not fired. I already told you. Just get off right here. I need money today. Then, if you guys gonna fire me for no reason, press 8, please. No, that's not fair. What happened? Oh, that's not fair. I'm sorry. Look, I pressed the lobby for you to get off there. Oh my god. Yeah, see ya. Oh my god, yo. See ya. Yeah, we're not running on black people time. Get off the elevator. Excuse me, what? You heard me? This isn't the ghetto. You don't take. You want to see black people? Yeah, you don't take shit off of me. How about you give me your money? How about you give me your money then? How about that? How about that? There's no. I don't have money on me. No, how about that? How about that? Give me your money. Gene, you're acting a fool. I don't care. You're being racist. What do you mean? Am I being racist? How about that? You want me to act black? You want me to act like a monkey? Like, this is ridiculous. You said that. I didn't say that. Get off at the lobby. Oh.
Okay. So I feel two ways. I feel two ways about this. First of all, let me just say, let me talk about him really quick. The comment should not have been made about being on black people time, because that would cause a rift. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was ignorant. It was an ignorant comment to make. You shouldn't have made the comment, and that's that on that one. Again, that was an ignorant comment to make. But it was very ignorant for her to put her hands on the man for just making a comment. Again, we do not have to align ourselves with the things that people say about us. And I feel like in this, you knew, let's be honest, you should have called. You should have called. You should have called, ma'am. If it's in your handbook, I get it. You're saying that your grandmother passed away. Why did you not call and tell these people? Because allegedly that's what you did not do. Okay. Again, the problem that I have here is you must be held accountable as well. I understand that you had some issues with your grandmother, but did you call? And then you show up to work 4 hours late as if nothing is wrong. That's a problem. Folks in corporate America ain't sitting up doing that. Who's doing that? Are y'all doing that on your job? I just want to know. Are y'all doing that on your job? Are you showing up to your job 4 hours later hollering that you had a family emergency? No, you're going to call who you need to call. If you can't get nobody, you're going to leave messages. You're going to do a whole lot of stuff. Okay? I don't really believe that Macy said it was a skit. No. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Even if it was a skit, we discussing a skit at hand, right? Again, she was absolutely wrong because ain't nobody doing that. Y'all would think that would you show up 4 hours later, baby, you're not gonna have a job. You don't do that. You don't do that. So we have to hold her accountable for that. Absolutely. She has to be held accountable for that. And she also has to be accountable for putting her hands on the man when you didn't have to. Okay. It was stated later that she did tell one of the managers. Well, I still think, Bonnie, if that was the case, she could have handled that differently. And why, if and this is just me, okay? Why would she literally say she never said that she called or she did any of that? She didn't say that in that moment. She just kept saying it's not fair. Okay, so is it not fair because you actually really did call? You see what I'm saying? I just think, again, he was wrong, she was wrong. That's exactly what she said. She said, well, I need to get paid now. I need to get this. Ma'am, again, you got to be held accountable for the fact of what you did as well. You do, mama. You do. I see a lot of people in the comments talking about because the black folks in the elevator didn't speak up, it's a problem. Y'all want to know the truth? I wouldn't have said nothing neither. I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. What I'm saying something for? This is your battle to fight. You know what I mean? This is your battle to fight because again, you shouldn't have put your hands on that man. You shouldn't. I wouldn't have said a mumbling word. Sorry. And you can call me what you want to. I wouldn't have said a word. That's your business, boo. And based off of how you handled this, you did not call. You did not call. You did not call and say, hey, I'm gonna be 4 hours late because I had an emergency. Yeah, give me your money. You want me to act black? You want me to act like a monkey? Girl, what? You wanted a stance of like again, what he said was wrong. I want to be clear about that. What he said was wrong. But I don't understand. I don't and let me just tell you, the part that gets me with her, you got your phone in your hand. So you can't say that you was dealing with something so severe that you couldn't call. You got your phone in your hand in this elevator. Like, we just gotta do better, baby. We just gotta do better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't say the word either. I'll let you deal with that. Clearly, she has been an ongoing problem. The people in the elevator were fed up with her too. Yep, they were saying, "Can we get out? Can we just please get out?" She should have not responded how she did at all. She shouldn't have responded at all like that at all. And honestly, in my opinion, I would have stopped the conversation in the elevator myself because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he embarrassing her in front of all of them people." No, she embarrassing herself by keeping it going. She embarrassing herself by keeping it going. Honestly, I wouldn't have said nothing else after he said his first thing. We would have waited until we got off of that elevator, got to Macy's, and we'd have handled the situation there. A lot of people saying, "Why would you do this in front of all of them people?" She kept egging and nagging it on. She kept egging it on. So you got to hold yourself accountable too, boo. You know, that's just how I see it. That's how I see it. Again, all of them. It wasn't appropriate for him. I'm not making any excuses for the man. It is absolutely inappropriate and unprofessional for him to have done that. But also, too, if she's trying to prove a point that she had an emergency, you would wait to have that conversation when you got off of the elevator. But instead, you chose to keep it going. So you wasn't too embarrassed because again, you kept the conversation going. All you had to do was wait until you got off of the elevator with the man. And maybe you still might have a job, you know? So anyway, and again, as I stated before, I do not like his I did not like his delivery nor his demeanor. I didn't like none of that. Her comments made proved she had been a problem for a minute. Absolutely. And it kind of gives me that she, and y'all probably gonna disagree with me on this, but she gives me one of them people that look for an issue with people, especially employers and people that she works with. I'm sorry, that's just what she gives me. She gives me that she is one of those type of people that looks for a problem. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for an issue. And at the end of the day, the issue falls in your lap where you should have called these people ahead of time. You know? So most jobs give you two no call, no show. She probably hit her second one. Probably. And again, as I stated before, because of the fact that you allowed this to go on, it could have been ended. It could have been ended. You didn't have to keep pumping that thing up. Yeah. She looks like, and I think we have all worked with somebody like that. Hell, somebody, but I think we've all worked with some people who are like that, who consistently look for an issue or look for a moment to pop off or to go off. And to me, that's she gives me that. Chef, we cannot allow prolonged negative attitude. I agree. I agree. False alarm being crumb, nothing to see here, girl. Bye. Okay. I guarantee she has done this before. Yep. See, that's my point right there. That's my point right there. I don't know. This has to be a skit. She definitely was wrong, but he was too bold to say the comment black people time and not get checked by others in the elevator with that comment alone. I agree that the comment was it was ignorant. I agree with that. I agree with that. But I'm sorry. And it could be absolutely be a skit. If this is a skit, this is the wrong type of skit to be doing in the name of Macy's. I'm just saying. Just saying. Y'all need to call out these people that's doing these skits out here that's making Macy's look the way Macy's is look. Just saying. So if it's a skit, y'all out here, Macy's is letting folks run their name in the mud. I'm just saying. And again, I agree that the comment was it should not have been made. And I could I don't understand how Macy's is coming out telling people it's a skit instead of checking the people who did the skit. I don't know. This a weird skit to be doing. This a weird skit to be doing. Like what? I don't know about mm, I don't know about no skit. I don't know. The people saying this, it does sound very fake. Um, Somebody said nobody had her back. Well, if it's a skit, why did somebody need to have her back? If y'all saying it's a skit, why did somebody need to speak up? That's all I want to know. If it's a skit, why do the people need to speak up? I'm just wondering. If it's a skit, why do people need to speak up? In the elevator? That's all I'm wondering. I agree. In this climate that we're in, this is not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not at all. Mm-mm. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if it's a skit. Um, Hold on one second. Because remember, the Cheesecake Factory lady was a skit. Okay, so I'm seeing some of the Macy's manager decided to fire. Okay, now this I probably ain't got no business on him, but I'm gonna look at these comments. First of all, jump through who said HR just to fire someone, so I don't believe it for one bit that this is real. If this is real, then the manager needs to go. A lot of the comments on IG post question if this is a skit. No, it's not how it works. It's not how it works at Macy's. If this video had the slightest air of uh, being legit, the employee would call the EAP and be reinstated immediately. Um, Hold on one second, y'all. Okay, so it is a lot of people saying it was a skit, and my thing is, if this is a skit, Macy, y'all need to get a hold of that stuff over there because this ain't cute. That ain't cute. What kind of skit is this supposed to be during Juneteenth? Girl, stop playing with us. Yeah, I agree. I think if it is a skit, Mason need to say something. Cause that's not cute. That's not cute. Not cute in a single, not cute in the slightest bit whatsoever. I don't rock with skits like this. That shit. I mean, that's not that funny. It's not. It really is. That we just live in a climate now where it's just some things we can't skit about. We can't be kikiing and playing about it. I'm just also saying if this is a skit, then I wouldn't be looking for nobody in the elevator to say nothing. People outraged in the elevator about nobody saying nothing to the man. So if it's a skit, why do people looking for him to say something? I mean, I'm just wondering. But anyway, I think if it's not a skit, Leo Lion, I think they both need to be fired. That's just my opinion on it. I think they both need to be fired. Absolutely. Because they both can learn something from this situation. Absolutely. And the reason why she need to be fired is because you don't put your hands on people. You don't. Nope. And I don't care. He didn't put his hands on her. So just me personally, I think they both need to be fired. If it's not a skit, if it's real. Absolutely. I don't think he needed to get away with what he did, and I don't think she needs to get away with what she did. But I also don't like the connotation. I mean, what kind of what it's proving. I don't like that either. So that's why I say if it's a skit, Macy's y'all need to be called out. All right. So I got Shakari Richardson on here. Y'all know, if anybody know me, y'all know I have a I have a love for Shakari Richardson. I really do. I think that she has done I think she has done a lot in a short period of time. If y'all don't know, she from the DFW area, and she's always giving back to her community. She always taking care of her community. She don't have to be loud about it. You know what I'm saying? She don't have to do those things, and I just love what she does. And I don't feel like she gets the credit because of her past. Like she doesn't get the credit that, in my opinion, that she deserves. But I have to say, Mama is out here working. Okay, Mama is working. All of these partnerships that she got going on. So I just wanted to take a moment to to just shout out my girl because again, she out here working. And again, if y'all know me, y'all know I love this girl because she's always doing her thing. I do feel like she be misunderstood a lot. I really do. I love the girl. I love the girl. I don't care what y'all say. I love her. Okay. But Mama is working. Okay. She's working with Sprite. She's working with so many people, Nike. She out here doing her thing. Okay. And can't nobody take it away. This Nike, what's the name? I don't think I can play the music, but this Nike, baby, Mama is out here working. Mama is out here working, and I just again have to salute her and very proud of her and proud of where she has gone. Okay, that's all I had to say about Shakari Richardson, baby. It was nothing bad. I just feel like my girl misunderstood. I love her down, and I just got to say I'm proud, and I hope she keeps going. And again, she doesn't get the credit that she deserves, but she is always helping her community. She's always going to visit these young girls at these high schools and their junior high schools. She's always doing good work. So I got to give it to my girl. Yeah, that's my girl right there. Her and y'all know how I feel about Angel Reese too. I know a lot of people, a lot of people feel a way about her, but I just love them down. Look at her right there in downtown Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Like you look up and baby, you see Shakari Richardson. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm over here cheesing, boy. I'm over here cheesing. That's my girl right there. All right. Child, let's get into this other foolishness going on around here in these streets. Okay. Let's get into this other foolishness going on around here in these streets. So let's talk about the people that I put up on the now this is messy. This is messy. This is messy. This is messy. They said you have to date one who you pick. Baby, just think, just get ready. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder to be with my love. Oh, oh, I'm going up yonder, baby. Because if I had to choose, listen, baby, y'all get my stuff ready, okay? Y'all get my stuff ready, get my box ready, get everything ready because ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no, ain't no, baby. This is asking to be put into hell. Do you hear me, baby? Baby, this is hilarious, honey. This is Charleston White, DJ No Neck Academics, and Teddy Simon before he got the little makeovers. Baby, no ma'am, I'm not interested. Mm-mm. Call me home early. Call me home early. I had to show y'all that. Call me home early, honey. Now, speaking of Simon and Portia, child, they are going back and forth on the internet. Child, if y'all ain't seen it, just go to one of the blogs. They are reporting it, honey. This happened last night. I'm so tired of Simon and Portia. I ain't even know y'all. I'm so tired. I don't want to see it on the show. I don't want to see nothing. Okay. Now, since we are in reality TV, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Kenya situation. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing when it comes to the Kenya situation. Okay. It's been said that Kenya's fired, or allegedly she could possibly be fired and possibly not returning, and all of these things, right? But of course, everyone says the goalposts keep moving because it's like Bravo expects so much from Kenya and all of these things. Now, listen, Kenya has gotten away with a lot of stuff over the years. She has. But unfortunately, y'all, in Team's world, let me just tell y'all, unfortunately, y'all, when stuff like this happens, your opinion, it doesn't matter. Because here's what Bravo is not interested in doing, even with the Simon and Portia stuff. They aren't interested in intertwining themselves in other legal battles that they have going on. They're just not trying to do it. They're just not trying to do it. So I'm not mad at Bravo for wanting to protect themselves if they did decide to suspend Kenya to figure out exactly what happened. I'm going to tell you, but why Tom Sandoval not fired? Well, it's first of all, It's not the same thing. Do I think Tom Sandoval needs to be fired? If they do the investigation, figure out that he's guilty about it, then absolutely, absolutely. Now I understand what people are saying. Traders is a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? But what's the name is literally on a hiatus for the very reason of what they have going on. They're literally on a hiatus. They're not filming. They're not doing anything until they get the situation figured out. Tom Sandoval, I don't know the situation or how he got on traders with this looming over his head. Okay. I can understand it, but it is also okay to hold your fave accountable for what they've done. Kenya should not have done this with the fate or with the way that Real Housewives of Atlanta was going, period. It just wasn't something that you needed to do to solidify a spot, to do anything. Kenya didn't have to do that. Kenya was wrong. She did not have to do that. And one thing I noticed is we just do not like to hold the people accountable who have done something wrong. If Kenya again did something wrong, then you have to you have to face that. You gotta face it. You have to face it. Not only that, Kenya, whatever you did this at your very own grand opening. And I'm here to tell y'all, without telling y'all too much, I knew of multiple people who were in the building that day, y'all. And multiple people said that production was even really shocking. Y'all got to remember, production is different from the network. Production was immediately shocked. Cameras immediately went down. And if they don't show this, they're not trying to put themselves in that position. So not only does she have to go through Bravo, but also Truly Original is who produces the show. So for me, again, I've liked Kenya over these last few seasons. I have. I've liked Kenya over these last few seasons. In my opinion, she has been in this soft girl era, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I love seeing Kenya be a mother. Do I enjoy Kenya being messy sometimes? Absolutely. Absolutely. I just feel like, again, it's okay if you've done something that you should not have done. And unfortunately, you put on suspension for it while they figure out what it is. Teen Twirl, I promise it's okay. I promise it's okay. Because if any of our other faves did any of this stuff, we would need to hold them accountable as well. Period. The disappointment that I have in Kenya is that you would go to the lengths to do this at your own event and then get on live and say that bloggers or people are coming for your black owned business. No, ma'am. Regardless of what you did, you came for your black owned business. You did. You did that. You really can't blame it on other people. You got to sit in that. You did that. You did that. I want to see her do well. I want to see her do absolutely well. But that's the disappointment that I have in my girl. Like, why would you do this at your own business? Why would you do this? And again, we that's my point. Us as being black people, if we're gonna really talk about it, us as being black people, we are held to a different standard, and we know that. So why do we do things that we know is going to get us? Well, maybe Kenya thought she was going to be protected in this situation. I don't know, but we already know we held at a different standard, and I'm not saying that it is right to be held at a different standard. Uh, Hold on, y'all. That was weird. Okay, I'm not saying that it's right to be held at a different standard, but we already know as who we are that we are going to be held to a different standard. We know that. It was literally made into an example out of Nene. Everybody always want to say Nene not never coming back, but Nene is a prime example that you can't just walk on these people's territory doing what you think is gonna make it. It just doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. So again, I just I get it. I get it. We are held to a different standard. I totally get that. And again, I'm not saying that it is okay, but when you do stuff, you just have to be held accountable. I mean, and it is okay to hold her accountable. So that's where I um Chef, did you see the pic that caused the controversy? I saw a YouTuber say, is that what the fuss is about? It's not that bad. I was thinking, yes, it is because it's still distasteful. So I haven't seen the picture. There was a Photoshop picture going around that I can confirm is not the actual pictures that were taken. So from my understanding, there were pictures that were blown up, and they were actually covered by something else that Kenya had created, like a poster board that was created, and it was covered up by that. Now, I feel like again it is distasteful because here we have another black woman who is a insurance agent. She has her own agency. And I think it's very distasteful to literally come for her. And can you call a lady an insurance hoe or something like that on that video? Now, what I will say is if you listen to the recording, you can hear somebody in the background asking, is that a penis? Is that a penis? Mama's did something that she didn't have no business doing, y'all. Period. Mama's definitely did something that she just didn't have any business doing. And she just didn't have to do that. Kenya did not have to do that. Kenya is Kenya. You don't have to do that. You don't. So anyway, for me, I don't know. I'm praying that Kenya doesn't, lose her job in that sense. Like I'm praying that all goes well, but I can definitely confirm with y'all that that it was bad enough that they immediately shut down production. Not only did they immediately shut down production, but they also everybody left one by one. So yeah. And they don't want to go through all of that stuff. Yeah. I definitely think she did this on her own. You know what I'm saying? She did it on her own. Sometimes I think that we are held to a corporate standard, and um, the Alabaster Housewives are not held to the standards. And I agree with that, Tracy. Again, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm definitely not saying that it's right at all. But we know that. We know that. We're not blindsided to the fact that we are held to a different standard. And again, it doesn't make it right, but it's not like we don't know. You know what I mean? We know these things. So again, I wish the best for Miss Kenya. I do. Um, honey. But so now we're gonna take this tea with a grain of salt. Media takeout is saying that Kenya is supposed to be suing the people who are allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, she wants to sue the people who leaked the information. But mama, I, I don't know what that's gonna be based off on. That they did say that the people had to sign a non-disclosure agreement going into the event. They had to sign a non-disclosure agreement. So Again, y'all, I don't know, but I just think that Mama's went too far this time. She just really went too far this time. And I think that's another thing that people aren't considering. I do know that we're held to a different standard, but we're not also not going to act like Mama's hasn't done things in the past that could, you know, this is not our first time doing stunts and shows. So again, all of that is going to be taken into consideration. And I just think this time she couldn't really get away with it. Because we gotta be for real. She's gotten away with a lot. She's gotten away with a lot. Okay. All right. So let's move on because I got about 20 more minutes. Okay, so let's get into this Foxhole stuff because I'm not gonna stay on this too long. But Armand went live yesterday, child. He wasn't really talking about nothing, if you ask me. He was talking in circles, if you ask me. I still believe what I believe. I believe that Armand, and let me just clear this up because a lot of people seem to think that a lot of people kind of mix this up. Do I believe that Armand has smoke for Al? Absolutely. Absolutely. We've heard Al call this boy a little boy. We've heard him do all of those things. We've heard him throw slugs. We've heard him do those things. Okay. And I think that in this situation, in this again, the climate that we live in, sir, I don't care how much Claudia gets out here and tries to prove that she doesn't have anything to do with this. That's a lie to me. Claudia is lying. Okay, just my thought, just my opinion. Claudia is lying. I've already told y'all there are receipts out there of Claudia talking to strangers about other folks. So I absolutely believe that Claudia has had conversations with Armand. I believe Claudia had conversations with Tasha K. I don't believe Tasha K is lying about the whole entire situation. I do not. I do not. There are receipts of Claudia. Go look on, y'all can look on them sites y'all like to look on. Y'all can go look it up. There are receipts out here of Claudia talking to strangers about her so-called friends or about friends that she allegedly had. Yes, yes, mama. You've done that. You've done it several times. Okay. All right. Now, again, I'm not saying that Armand is innocent. I'm not. I just again believe that Armand got up there and talked in circles yesterday because I do believe that oh oh Lord. Oh, I do believe that y'all effed up the thing. Let's just keep it real. I believe y'all always miss it. I believe y'all all effed up the thing. Okay. There was a YouTuber that broke it down by age, broke it down by where y'all live, broke it down by all of the things, and said that they didn't understand how y'all fumble a $250,000 bag because all y'all ego and all y'all pride, everything is just all up in the air. And it really did not need to be. It did not need to be. Now they're saying that Al allegedly is threatening to sue Armand as well. Y'all show. Let me just say this. You know, these whole these lawsuits and stuff, girl, I really want y'all to find something else to do. I think y'all be bored, honey. That's what I think. I think y'all be bored. Hold on. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, okay, okay. I'll get to it in just a few. Okay. Um, but again, I think all of it is their ego. I think it's just too much. And again, I just think y'all fumbled a $250,000 bag that even if it's $150,000 bag, y'all were literally making more than twice as much as people make in a year. Let's just keep it real. To sit there for an hour and a half and give your opinion about something, literally, okay? Literally, y'all have to sit there for an hour and a half. And it's not like you got to do anything. The equipment is provided for you. Y'all have producers who conduct the show, who do a whole lot of things. Y'all mean to tell me that y'all are okay with sitting up here when there are other creatives out here who are literally hustling and bustling to make stuff happen? And this is what we do. Child, I wouldn't have none of y'all numbers on the side. All I came to do is dance, and that's it, baby. That's it. That's all I came to do. I just came here to get my check, and that's it. Okay? That is it. All of them have a lot to do with the whole demise of what's going on. Now, a lot of people say that they don't think that the show is canceled. I don't really either. I do think that the show is going on a hiatus, and I think it needs to go on a hiatus. Y'all need to fix this stuff because clearly y'all gotta work together. That be the thing. You gotta work together. So you gotta clear it up if y'all are gonna continue with the show. But child, I don't know. Everybody did their own live yesterday because TGIF did not come on yesterday. Instead, they had a rerun episode of doggone Dish Nation, Dish Network, Dish whatever, Dish, whatever the dish is. Okay, so yeah, I don't understand it. I don't get it. But listen, I wish all y'all the best of luck, baby. I wish all y'all the best of luck. Okay, so let's get into the next thing. I'm going directly to his page. Let's talk about Marlon Wayans real quick. Let's talk about Marlon Wayans. Y'all do know that this is Pride Month, honey. This is absolutely Pride Month. And if we don't know, Marlon has a transgender child. And so what he's done is, how long has Armand been on? Did you get a 6 month? Did he get a 6 month contract? Tracy, I would believe that he got a 6 month contract. I would believe that. Um, and I believe that Armand would be on like month number 4, month number 3, month number 4. He definitely made it to 6 months yet. He got that job in January, I think. No, he got that job in February, March. I don't remember. Let's see real quick. Um, Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, Armand got that job on March. Well, they made the announcement on March the 11th. Now I don't know when his contract started exactly, what day it started, but the job was, or they made the post on March the 11th. That's when they made the post. Okay. Um, Now I agree with that. You don't pretend to be no OG cast member. I agree. I agree. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Okay, so let's talk about Marlon Wayans real quick, y'all. Again, I don't got that much longer. Okay, so Marlon Wayans, 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 Marlon Wayans. Let me tell you, you have won me over with this one because I feel like you are with the ish, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I love someone who can stand up for our community in this way. And this is what Marlon has done. Marlon has stood in the gap for the community with all the hate. He has received a lot of hate. And for me, again, I think that this is absolutely dope what he's doing. I think it's dope to step on the people's necks. They got so much of an issue. It's the straight men that have an issue with this. It's the straight men that have an issue with this. When it don't even pertain to you, it doesn't even matter. See, this is why a lot of y'all don't have a relationship with your kids, because you don't know how to support your kids. And that's the problem. Now, I do understand that people have their different beliefs. I totally get that. And ain't nobody saying walk up and be disrespectful about your beliefs. No one is saying that. But y'all came to this man's comment section being disrespectful about something that he posted. And just shout out to him. I think he need to post every day this month just to piss y'all off, because y'all got this thing where y'all feel like people owe y'all something. Y'all feel like people owe y'all something. What do people owe you? Just like I was in shout out to my girl Really B's chat the other day, and somebody said, I'm disappointed in you, Chef Dum Dum. Honey, what do I have going on that would disappoint you? Nothing that I have going on or nothing in this world should disappoint you. Y'all wake up with hate in your heart. I don't owe you an issue for you to be disappointed in me, girl. The disappointed in me, girl. If you don't go eat a rock, chew on a rock, cause I don't understand y'all. I don't get it. Y'all literally wake up to to do what? Do what? Again, as I stated before, absolutely. Dwayne Wade gets a lot of hate. And again, in my opinion, these people are supporting and they're doing what a lot of y'all probably should be doing. That's why y'all don't got no relationship with your kids now. Yeah, see, I'm just a step on some toes at this point. I told you I was with the issues this morning. Focus on your relationship with your kids. That's what you need to do. Don't be worried about what nobody else's beliefs are, what they are supporting. Focus on your kids. Focus on your kids and focus on what you're supposed to be focused on, boo. And it wouldn't be you going to his comment section to spread hate. I swear to God, some of y'all need to go out. Y'all need to trim down trees. You need to go outside. You need to rub on the bush leaves. You need to do something. Y'all got life twisted all the way up. Don't nobody owe you nothing in this community. And if Marlon was gay and he was doing this, guess what? He still won't owe y'all nothing. He don't owe you nothing. You're disappointed in me like I walked up and done something to them. Whatever I got going on in my life, what do you need to be disappointed about? Like it done something to you, like it affected you in some type of way. Y'all be real life weird. And I see a lot of people dropping out because y'all don't like to hear the absolute truth. And I'm here to tell it today. That's why y'all don't have good relationships with y'all kids. And truth be told, you don't got good relationship with your mama and daddy. I'm just saying. Because whoever don't support me and my family, I just don't fool with you. They can't tend to their kids because they're too busy sitting on the internet all day every day dragging LGBT. That's my thing. It makes absolutely no sense. Don't nobody have to prove nothing to y'all. And let me tell y'all something. I am an adult. And when I told my parents, because this is what I actually told my mom, I really don't care how you feel about it. I don't. I don't. You can disown me. You cannot speak to me. You can do whatever you choose to do. But I'm telling you out of respect, just so that you know. But I honestly don't give a flying on how you feel about it. I don't. This is my choice and this is my lifestyle. Anybody getting on to you for having all these different baby daddies? See, now y'all really don't want me to go there. Y'all, I promise y'all really don't want me to go there. Anybody talking about you with all these different baby daddies? Anybody talking about you with all these different baby mamas and you're not being able to take care of your kids? And y'all worried about the lifestyle? Y'all worried about this man supporting his transgender child? Find out something to do, baby. Find you something to do. Again, when I told my mother and my father, listen, y'all don't have to accept it, but you're going to respect me as I'm going to respect you. I'm not going to disrespect you in your presence about it, but I also expect you to respect me. And I think that's why a lot of people got this thing twisted. Anybody telling you you have to accept these certain things, but you should respect them. And a lot of y'all, again, that's dropping out of this chat, y'all bald head scallywag is part of the problem. And y'all don't want to talk about it. But I said what I said, I meant what I said, and who gonna check me about it? Now, does anyone have some random babblings that they would like to do? Does anybody have something they want to say? Because I guarantee you, you better come correct. I can't stand it. Be supportive. And if you're not gonna be supportive, be at least be respectful. Y'all got so much hate in your heart, literally, for something that don't got nothing to do with you. I ain't sleeping with you. I ain't sleeping with your man. So what does it matter? What ask yourself, what does it matter what someone does in this as far as the sexual purpose? Why does it matter to you? Ask yourself that question. Why does it matter to you? Why does it matter to you? Why does it matter to you? It shouldn't. So again, shout out to Marlon Wayans. Yeah, people are leaving the chat because they can't deal with it. They can't deal with the extra heat because they are who I'm talking about. Absolutely. Nothing that anyone does, it doesn't have anything to do with you. If it doesn't change your lifestyle every day, if it doesn't change who you are specifically as a person, you shouldn't be worried about what nobody else is doing. Chef, it might matter because black women are unprotected. What is that? What does that mean? What does that have to do with? Chef, it might matter because black women feel unprotected. What does that mean though? Damn it. Elaborate on what that means for you. Hit dogs holler, and we about to talk about hit dogs holler. Yeah, it's not their life. And honestly speaking, if your homegirl is asking about your kids, it's very simple. Tell them to mind their own business. It's not your business. Just be for real. It's not your business. You just want to be nosy. It's not your business. I have a question. Why is it an issue for Marlon to support his child? Because half of the people who got an issue with it ain't supporting theirs. All these heterosexual men or alleged heterosexual men that are in the comments, all these heterosexual men that are in the comments are feeling some type of way about a man that presents himself as heterosexual supporting his son. I mean, supporting his transgender child. Excuse me, I don't want to misgender nobody. It's just weird to me. Focus on the fact that you behind on your child support payments. Focus on that. That's what you need to focus on. Black women are saying that they feel neglected or and alone because they are not chosen as mates. Um, I'm a little confused by that because again, that's confusing. Damn, I'm sorry. It's a little bit confusing. It's a little bit confusing. Maybe the people in the comments understand what you're saying, but that I don't know. It ain't clicking for me. Not clicking. I'm just saying. These people again, just like these. It's just weird. It's weird, y'all. It's weird. It's just weird. I'm a strong woman, and I feel anything as such. Period. Um, black women here. I'm not sure how that correlates. Yeah, I'm a little confused too. I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing. I am a little confused on that. I am. I love y'all too. I love y'all too. I'm just saying, go pay your child support payments and stop being so worried of something that don't got nothing to do with you. No, we need to understand how that one thing has to do with the other. Okay, I was just making sure I wasn't the only one who was a little confused. That's it. But again, I will say shout out to Marlon. Keep doing your thing, Mr. Wayne, and keep supporting. And you know something else I'm loving to seeing? His brothers are supporting him too. His brothers are supporting him as well. And I think that that is absolutely dope. I think it is dope. It's dope. Period. Point blank. You don't gotta like it. You don't gotta like it. You don't. You don't gotta like it. And I'm also not forcing my lifestyle down your throat for you to accept. And I think people always forget that. All right. Let's move on, honey. Let's move on. So I want to move on over to 'cause again, I got to get off of here soon. I want to move on over to Disney. Okay. Disney. I'm gonna make the bishop last, y'all. Let's talk about Disney. So Disney has her mental health. Um, there's no confusion. Love who you love. We must be supportive of one another. I can agree with that. I have never had an issue getting and keeping a man. I'm single by choice. Um, I'm single by choice because I enjoy my peace. Has nothing to do with how black men move. I don't understand why people have an opinion on how other person supports their children. I don't either. At Chef, in other words, I don't need someone to protect me more than myself. And guys, sorry about the typos. I am multitasking. Oh no, you good. You good. Okay, so let's get into Disney. So y'all know Disney be having her mental health Monday. Was supposed to be mental health Mondays, I think. Um, she have her mental health Mondays, right? So yesterday she had a conversation, and I don't know what it is about y'all having an issue with Mel because we're gonna be very honest. And I don't care if Disney or her I think that's her life coach. I don't think that lady is no therapist, but if she is a therapist, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to take your credentials away. You can absolutely let me know that you are a licensed therapist, but I could have sworn I heard Destiny call you a life coach. I'm just saying. And it ain't no shade to people who out here life coaching. That's no shade. No shade whatsoever. I'm just saying there's a difference. Okay, that's it. So people don't get upset. Don't get upset. All right. So she's having this conversation. Y'all know Mel did a TikTok conversation about her talking to one of her girlfriends or a few of her girlfriends, and they were having a conversation about motherless daughters, right? Because the lady was telling Mel the issues that she was having. And so Mel decided to further speak on it, breathe life into it, and breathe life into that person, right? Wanda comes out talking about she understands, she knows she was talking about her, she knew this, she knew that. And again, to me, it's not muttless, my bad, muttless, a muttless, because that's literally what she was saying. A muttless, that's y'all correcting me in the chat. Wanda come out talking about it, and Wanda talked several. She did like 2, 3 different lives about that whole muttless daughter situation, right? Again, Mel was not talking about nobody on her cast. She's literally talking to a friend that she's speaking on. I felt like that life coach, therapist, whoever she is, I do feel like she was throwing a lot of shade yesterday, which I feel like is very unprofessional when it comes to you didn't need to do that. Well, there's someone who has joined this mental health space conversation. Mel been talking about mental health. No shade, but Mel been talking about mental health. What you talking about, girl? And see, what I will definitely say about this here is I don't understand Disney. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why didn't you use that moment to talk about your situation with your mother and let that be what it is? Well, I don't understand that. I don't understand. You're on this platform. This is called Mental Health Mondays, and you choose to talk about a topic that you knew someone else got offended by that wasn't even talking about you. I don't understand it, doesn't it? And then you get mad and offended when people come at you. This is the reason why people are coming at you because again, you should have used that moment to just discuss what you got going on with your man. No shade. No shade. You should have used that moment for that. Using that moment to throw these subliminals at Mel and to say these things is crazy to me. And you cannot be mad when people come back full throttle to get on your tail. I can't be mad about it, girl. It's another thing I don't understand. They literally say, oh, well, Destiny came back to the show, and it's the same old thing with you. I really want you to be vulnerable about you, about Destiny. Be vulnerable about who you are. Stop worrying about other people. Be vulnerable about you and your story. We want to hear about Destiny. We want to hear about what Mel and nobody else got going on. We want to hear about you. Totally talk about you. What's up, Karen Mariel? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Again, to me, it's like y'all was really triggered by what Mel said. Like y'all, and she wasn't even talking about y'all. I listen. I ain't gonna say I listened to the whole thing, but what I did hear, I heard specifically the therapist or the life coach, whoever she is, and y'all again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn I heard Destiny say that lady was a life coach. I'm just saying, that's all I heard. That's all I heard. I'm not sure why she even, whatever her profession is, I'm not sure why she would want to like even why are you discussing other people? Disney. Discuss yourself. There's enough of you to keep your mental health Mondays going. Talk about you. Okay, see, Fly Girl Speaks says she also heard several times life coach. Yeah. I this is like my first time hearing like therapist. I have been hearing life coach as well. And again, I'm not trying to disrespect the woman as to her, whatever her credentials is. Definitely not trying to do that. But I'm just saying. Um, right. And one thing I noticed was she had an issue with the way Mel was speaking on this, uh talking about the people who have been speaking on this kind of make it sound like they are licensed to speak on this stuff. And no one said that. You don't have to be licensed to encourage your sister. You don't have to be licensed to encourage your brother. You ain't got to be licensed to do that. So again, I don't really know her background. Again, I could be absolutely wrong, but I've heard like okay. Um, I know someone who has a PhD in that field, and I remember her saying something to the effect of they have to be careful with how they use social media related to therapy. And I agree with that, Sweet Jane. I do think that we should be very careful. And honestly, in my opinion, I feel like if you're not providing ways out for people, because granted, I got the little shade she was throwing. Let's just be for real. I got the little shade she was throwing. I got the shade that she was throwing. And I just don't think if you are in that position, you're a therapist, you should be throwing that type of shade. I don't think that's cool. Again, Destiny could focus on Destiny and people still gonna watch you, darling. The people that's over there that's watching you, they can watch you, baby. They're gonna watch you, darling. I just don't think it is professional for you to get up here and well, one of your cast members has joined this mental health thing. And girl, you were being absolutely shady. And to anybody who didn't pick up the shade on that, oh girl, I'm kind of wondering. You may need to put your shades on. Honey. Is my sound going in and out again, y'all? Hey, how I see TV. That therapist wasn't being neutral in her assessment of the live. She seemed to be speaking on behalf of Disney. I can agree with that. I don't think that she should have done any of that. Okay, y'all said no. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Definitely life is to worry about and speak on others, especially male. However, we don't know anything about her life. But and this is my thing, and this is why people go in on her the way that they do, is because again, you have an ample opportunity to talk about you and to talk about what you got going on. But you chose to use this moment knowing that Wanda was allegedly triggered by it. You brought that up. You brought that up that a former cast member was triggered by it. And she wasn't even talking about her. Again, sometimes I just want y'all to turn on the switch. That's what I want. I just want y'all to turn on the switch. Okay. The therapist is a friend of Destiny who hangs out with her. So she is not able to be biased in her assessment. She's pro Destiny. Hmm. I definitely noticed that. And that's another thing that's a thin line. Like I heard somebody say last week, I can't remember who this was, and I believe I was watching Queen Sheba, and somebody said that they broke up with their therapist, because like their therapist and them had a relate like a friendship. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I think that it's not good to be friends with your therapist because then your therapist is not quite naturally going to hold you to the standard that you should be held. They're not going to hold you accountable like they should. So I think it's weird. I think it's weird to do that. I really do. I really do. Oh, child, not Justin Timberlake was arrested for DWI in the Hamptons, child. So, anywho, that's how I feel about that. So if y'all want to check that out, go check out Disney, child. Go check out Disney. Okay, go check out Disney. Um, the therapist stayed taking shots at Melody, even spoke on the black and white, no gray area stance. And that is crazy to me. And Disney just let her do it. She just let her do it. Yes, that was on Queen Sheba. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. Y'all, please hit that like button. Y'all bless the catch app, honey. It's 188 people up in here. How about y'all donate $1? Donate $1 over to the catch app. Donate $1. We done had some conversations today, ain't it? She's not that interesting to me. So Harold, you think you ain't gonna waste your time and go over there and listen to her? I did just see Mel's post. That was the first thing I saw on Instagram. I did see Mel's post. Absolutely. Something, baby. Baby, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. Oh, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy, 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 crazy. Yeah, she been talking about mental health, simply beautiful. I've been saying that, like, she been talking about mental health. And if that's what y'all got offended by, and you feel like you needed to hit dog in the house, baby, I don't know what to tell you. You need to go evaluate yourself. I agree, QT. I do agree with that. Nobody got time to figure out how you like. Ain't nobody got time for all of it. So yeah, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. And I know people say, "Oh, Chef, you biased." Now I already told y'all on this situation. Y'all already know where I stand. And it just is what it is. And if you call me biased, it's biased. This is what it is. I can own it. I can own it. That's the difference between me and some other people. I can own it. I'm just saying. So that's that going on over there. I don't think it's gonna end today because Mel did just make a post and it was a post. It wasn't a story. It was an actual Instagram post. So baby, woo, woo, baby, 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 baby. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, what else I got on this list to talk about? Y'all hit that like button, please, please, please. It's the free way of supporting. Okay, let's talk about Carlos and Heavenly real quick. And then I'm gonna talk about Maurice, and then I'm gonna talk about the bishop, and then we're gonna be done. So Carlos and Heavenly, of course, did their Messy Monday Live yesterday. And there were a few things that I just was very cringed about. Okay. I was very cringed about. Heavenly, I did catch your shade about Mel. I caught that shade. So y'all know the scene where Mel was talking to Marcel and she stated that they took some of her advice from the original town hall meeting that they had, where she said that they needed a keynote speaker, they needed panelists, they needed all of these things, right? So Heavenly says Carlos, this is why people go in on YouTube. This is why people go in on YouTube. Jesus. So Heavenly was saying that Heavenly has this thing to where she feels like Mel just, show up to film her scenes. She's going about her business, right? So she was she was saying that when Mel said that she had a prior engagement or that she was booked for an prior engagement, Heavenly was like, of course, of course. So she was trying to make it seem like Mel really didn't have an engagement. She just made it up. But Mel really did have an engagement and it has been posted everywhere. Like it's literally posted everywhere that she did have an engagement. So she was not lying about that. She's not lying about that at all. So again, I don't be understanding where y'all be getting these theories from and y'all head and in y'all mind But the people in the comments feel like, oh, Mel was lying so she can get out of a scene. She ain't got to do that. She ain't got to do that. The lady is booked and busy. I'm just saying, she booked and busy. You got to lie about that. So Carlos makes this thing. He said, I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm telling you a story. When Martell and I went and we were doing promo for the show, you know, all of the women in the room were salivating over Martell. You know, they just love them some Martell. Oh my God, the women just oh my God, Martell. Oh God, he just really, you know, he just does something with the women. Like, you know, as soon as he walks in a room, he shifts the room and everybody loves them. The Martell. I was like, girl. Yeah, if y'all watched it, y'all know I'm not lying. That man, but you know, Martell, he just, you know, we were doing press and there were women in the room and the women in the room were literally like salivating all over Martell. I'm like, child, girl, you sound like, ugh. Lord, that was gonna be bad to say. It sounds like you know you got some excitement talking about Martell. Just- There's definitely some excitement in your voice about Martell. Okay. And he just kept going on. And yeah, you know, so you know, and they were trying to prove a point because Heavenly was saying what she was saying about Martell and Trish, saying that, you know, Trish child. And also, for those of you that have watched that, did y'all catch that shade that Carlos threw at the beginning about bloggers? Did y'all catch that? Heavenly said, shout out to you for the ratings. So he jump up like a old excited sissy, honey. He just jump up and get to running around and he's jumping all over the bed and stuff like that, you know, like a little sister child. And so it was so he says, well, you know, Heavenly, I think that you and I, when we do this, we really have the people really watching it. And so what Heavenly was saying, what Heavenly was like, yeah, you know, y'all picked up the bloggers talk about y'all every week. You know, that puts eyes on the show and all that kind of stuff. And Carlos did not want to address that it was like the bloggers who are getting people to watch the show, because I don't care what y'all say, regardless of what y'all see bloggers cover or what they say, anything Love and Marriage Huntsville, that's what got the people tuned in. So let's just call a thing a thing. So then, so then he was like, well, yeah, you know, I love the bloggers. I love them because they really do bring things to the show. Like, I really do love the bloggers, Heavenly. Yes, Heavenly. You're right. You're right. The bloggers, they really do help with the show. I was like, girl, I cannot. Yeah, I did not finish it because I was aggravated. I did get close to finishing it, but child, we heard your shade. We know you really don't like the bloggers, and we gonna keep it all the way 100, Carlos. We know you don't like the. My thing is this: Tisha is such a sweet and genuine person. Yes, Tisha. Yes, you know, Tisha is the queen. Tisha, you know, she, you know, Tisha is just, she's just misunderstood, Heavenly. Tisha, Tisha really is out here working. Yes, Tisha is that girl. I was just like, oh my God. Oh, I'm just telling y'all what the man said on the thing. So then let's get into this part. So Heavenly Heavenly brings up the fact that Mel and Martell can't film together, right? And you know, Carlos is being extra weird with that too. So when she brought that up, he then states, you know, that uh Martell and Mel, you know, they he hesitates to say it, but we know that they can't film together. We actually know that. Based off of this conviction, we know that. We know that. We know that. Oh, you know, I always tell them, you know, you if one is invited, the other one cannot be invited to the event. Hey, Tisha, you know, they cannot be invited to the event if one of them is already invited. And I've made that very clear. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You really haven't. No, you haven't. It's weird to me. Weird to me. Um, they want every please, and y'all bless to catch it, baby. We doing $1. Come on, on over here. That's my thing with the casino rules. Just tell the truth, sir. At this point, we already even know. We know. We already know. So it's not a secret. It's not a secret. We know they can't film together. Um Now, if y'all ask me, and a lot of y'all are gonna disagree with me because I keep hearing people say, "Oh, well, I'm glad Stormy had a sit down conversation with Mel." Honestly, you didn't give Mel a choice in that. Let's be for real. You didn't give Mel a choice in that because guess what? You had already had a conversation with Martell about Martell being at your event already. Let's keep it real. I don't understand this. So let's just talk about it, right? Let's just say, Samantha, I come over to your house. I tell you, Samantha, well, Samantha, you invite me over to your house. Yes, I'm using y'all in a chat, so I may use you as an example, honey. I'm trying to make this. We're gonna try to make this into a little funny skit. So we're gonna have to, imagine it, right? Okay, so let's just say Samantha got this mansion, honey, and Samantha bring me over there, and she says, Chef, I would like for you, and let's just say, my ex-wife, me and my ex-wife, we don't get along. Y'all know damn well I ain't got no ex-wife, but anyway, let's let's just say me and my wife over here, and we ain't getting along, right? All right, my ex-wife. Okay, we ain't over here getting along. Now, my ex-wife is Samantha's friend or associate, right? So Samantha called me over there and she said, "Yeah, I want the women's to oil you down. Okay. I want the women's to oil you down at the event. You know what I'm saying? I want the women's to oil you down, from head to toe, child. I want them to oil you up. You know what I'm saying? You down with that? Well, really, Samantha, my body don't look all that good right now. So, Samantha then said, "Oh, I can get storm. I mean, I could get I can get Trisha to come train you and stuff like that. You know, I can get them to come do that. Now, again, you already made up in your mind that you're going to invite them in. You already made up in your mind that he was coming because you wanted him to do something. And then you have to sit down with her and say, I don't want you to be blindsided. And let me tell you why I don't want you to be blindsided. I don't want you to be blindsided because we got to make it look a certain type of way. Because Stormy's party is the very party that Mel was that it had been said that it was like an ambush for Mel. So again, it's some games you want to play, baby. You want to play games. So don't nobody tell me, oh well, well, at least she sat down and had a conversation with Mel. No, girl, you're trying to play with me. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to play with me, and I peep you. I peep you. You already invited Martell. And again, here go production trying to make it seem like that Stormy had this conversation with Mel. I believe that was filmed after that. Just my thoughts. And it could have been before. That scene could have been filmed the day before her event. Absolutely. Could have been filmed before. It was definitely production's idea to have Martell there. Remember when the pictures came out? And what did we say? When the pictures came out, we saw Desmond there. We saw all the peoples there. Yes, Samantha, you better live in your mansion, Samantha. Yes, Samantha. On your 47 acres. Stormy is, and also Stormy is production's puppet. And I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all that. I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all that Stormy is production's puppet. How many times I got to tell y'all that? She's literally production's puppet. But can I ask a question? Before you even asked Martell to be a part of this, you knew about Martell's arrest. You knew about all of these things, right? You already knew about them. Why wouldn't you tell Mel, like, hey, listen, I ain't really feeling Nell, but Nell gave more than that than what Stormy gave. I ain't feeling Nell, but at least Nell was respectful enough to say that if Mel come, Martell, you can't come. And although he feels like that's choosing sides, we know y'all can't be in the same scene. And that's why I just say again, you already knew, you've been knowing that you had invited him because you wanted the women to oil down his body. So you already knew that. That's true. The cast will always choose Martell over Mel, but I don't understand it. I don't understand it. At least shout out to Nell. Shout out to Nell. Again, Nell is not my favorite, but Nell did way more, or I respect what Nell did compared to what Stormy did. I'm just saying. Don't meet up with me the day before and then say, oh, well, I got something I need to tell you. No. Don't play with me. Because that either had to be the day before or maybe 2 days before, but it was very close to the doggone date. Okay. All right. Let me see what else I got. Oh.
Present you as he turns. This great leader, Chief Apostle Lamar Miller Whitehead. Come on.
Oh yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Oh, and also too, Carlos trying to make it seem like that they film this stuff in order. No, no, they don't. They do not film this stuff in order. Just be key about it. They do not film this stuff in order. Okay. We give you all the glory. We worship you, our Lord. You are worthy to be praised. I kind of felt that one today. I felt that one today. Okay, I felt that one today. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, y'all know that the bishop. I felt like I was gonna talk about somebody else before the bishop. Hold on. I know a lot of y'all was expecting me to go live yesterday, but I'm about to tell y'all something transparent in just a minute. But hold on. Okay, we talked about Desmond, we talked about Carlos, we talked about Claudia, we talked Maurice. Let me talk about Maurice first. Let me talk about Maurice. And here's my thing when it comes to Maurice. I just want to say this, and it just is what it is. But sir, you should not be downplaying. You should not never downplay a DUI when you actually got into an entire accident in regards to your DUI. You got into an entire accident. That could have been somebody else involved. That could have been someone else involved in that. Not only could it have been somebody else, but it honestly could have been you. And y'all want to play it down. Y'all want to play it like it's a game and play it like it's not it's not what it is. Why are we doing this? If we're gonna eat up Karen Huger, if we're gonna eat up what that gal name is over there from Girls Trip, I'm with a no funny self, Tiffany Haddish. If we're gonna eat these people up for having DUIs, there's no letting up on you either. The very next day, y'all keep getting free Reese, justice for Reese, free Reese, Reese free, all this stuff y'all hollering and chanting out like the man was innocent. Clearly, he was not innocent, and we got a whole accident report. Ticket. So this is not a game. Listen, y'all, I don't do the whole joking about the DUI and stuff like that. We just not doing that. I'm not putting up from it with anybody. I don't care if it's somebody that I really care for. We're not playing the DUI stuff and wanting to play it off like it's not important or like it doesn't matter. It absolutely matters. And it's not a game for you to be sitting up laughing and kicking and hollering justice and doing all of this stuff while you're a parent still having a baby. So clearly you did not learn your lesson. Because guess what? You drove up there to Black that day in that Ferrari. Y'all are sad and pathetic and think that this is a game out here. Again, you could have hurt yourself. Not only could you have hurt yourself, but you could have hurt somebody else as well. Somebody innocent. So that's all I got to say on that claim. Cause that's literally how I feel about it. And I don't care. I don't care. We don't play those games around here and accept the DUI. Again, if we didn't ate up all these other people, we eat you up too. It's no excuse. I like Karen, but there's absolutely no excuse for you to be out here driving drunk, running into trees, and doing all the other things. And yeah, I'm a true Justin Timberlake up as soon as he probably get towed up the mouth. Okay. All right. What else I was supposed to say? Okay, I think that's all I was gonna say. Pissed me off up there playing a game with a DUI. I lost my grandfather to a drunk drive. So no, we're not gonna play those games. We're just not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it at all. So it hit different. It hit different. And by the way, I practice what I preach. And sorry to drag you into this, but Trendon know exactly what I'm talking about. 'Cause when we just went out when we was in Atlanta, I said, no, baby, I don't need to be inebriated. And I'm driving. Nope. I cannot do that. And for those of you that watched my live, y'all know I'm not lying either. Y'all know I'm not lying. Okay? All right. Anyway. All right, let's move on. Okay, let's move to the bishop and then I'm done, child. Ooh, child, we have had a good show. We have had a good show. We talked about a lot. Don't y'all think? Y'all think I think we had a good show yesterday and today. Yeah, it was a good show. Shout out to Really Beat and Pam, baby. Really Beat and Pam was down there into the New York, and they went down there to see their favorite bishop.
On my way to the BET Awards. Thank you, Fat Joe, for inviting me. We out here in the ATL enjoying ourselves. Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay firm. It's the Bishop.
Well, they said it's a lot different, So let's get into it. The bishop, y'all was sentenced yesterday. Again, shout out to Pam, shout out to Really B. They were boots on the ground at the actual courthouse when his sentencing was taking place. Now, most of you guys know that the bishop did get locked up about 2 weeks ago. Okay. And hold on. Let's get into it. Now, this is being reported by CNN. Brooklyn pastor Bling Bishop sentenced to 9 years for fraud and extortion, U.S. attorney says. Okay, so let's get into it. And again, I do implore y'all, please go check out Really B and Pam's live from last night. They literally had me keying. It was so much going on last night. Like, everybody was live. Everybody was doing this. Folks were asking for me in one chat. Then here I get over here to another chat. Somebody say, I've been looking for you. Then we get over here. Somebody say, where you being at, Chef? And I'm like, girl, why y'all was looking for me? Why y'all looking for me? There was a lot going on yesterday. I swear everybody was live at one time. But y'all gotta go check out their live. Their live was absolutely hilarious because they acted out what they saw in court. Okay, so it says Lamar Whitehead, a flashy Brooklyn pastor nicknamed the Bling Bishop, was sentenced on Monday to 9 years in prison for being convicted of using a parishioner's retirement savings and trying to extort a businessman. The U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York announced Whitehead was found guilty in March of 2 counts of wire fraud, as well as 1 count of attempted wire fraud, attempted extortion, and making false statements to federal law enforcement agents. The convictions are from 3 separate schemes. Jesus. In addition to his prison sentence, the 45-year-old New Jersey man was sentenced to 3 years of supervised release in order to pay $85,000 in restitution to forfeit $95,000, according to news release from the U.S. Attorney's Office and the court documents. Lamar Whitehead is a con man who stole millions of dollars in a string of financial fraud and even stole from his very own parishioners. He lied to federal agents and again to court at his trial. Today's sentence put an end to Whitehead's various schemes and reflect this office's commitment to bring accountability to those who abuse their positions of trust. U.S. Attorney of the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams, said in a news release. One of Whitehead's attorneys has previously said that they plan to appeal. CNN has reached out to Whitehead's lawyer for comment. Known for his Louis Vuitton, not Vuitton, but Vuitton would it be? Suits and his extravagant jewelry, Whitehead was a pastor at the Leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries in Brooklyn. He made headlines in 2022 after he and his wife were robbed of $1 million worth of jewelry at their church. I swear that number just keep changing. Prosecutors said that Whitehead defrauded one of the parishioners by convincing her to invest approximately $90,000 of her retirement savings with him so that he could help her buy a home. However, he ended up spending the money on luxury goods and personal expenses instead, according to the indictment. Whitehead also extorted a businessman for $5,000 and then attempted to convince the man to loan him $500,000 in exchange for favorable actions by the New York City government. And he knew that he could not provide this, said the indictment. Now, Whitehead used his ties to the New York Mayor Eric Adams to try and make a deal, the U.S. Attorney's Office said in March news release. He also submitted a fraudulent application for $250,000 business loan that included doctored bank statements, which falsely claimed that he had millions of dollars in the bank and hundreds of thousands of dollars in monthly revenue, according to the U.S. the U.S. Attorney's Office news release. Whitehead had submitted similar fraudulent applications to various other financial institutions, stealing millions of dollars in the process, the release said. And when speaking to the FBI agents who were executing a search warrant outside of his New Jersey mansion, Whitehead made false statements by telling the agents that he only had one phone and he actually had two, according to the indictment. Okay. So that was reported by CNN, child. And let me just tell y'all. Let me just tell y'all. 9 years. 9 years. I honestly, in my mind, had given this man 10 years. I did. I gave him 10 years. So 9 was definitely not too far off from what I thought he was going to get. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, thank you, Miss Bonnie, and thank you to Miss Gucci for y'all cash apps. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Now, his restitution is interesting. I will say that his restitution is absolutely interesting. I will say, but yes, he will have 3 years of supervised release once he is released from prison. Now, just listening to some other people, they have definitely said that he possibly will. What is that? Oh, okay. I'm almost done. That he will possibly have to. He will possibly get out a little early if he's, if he does good around there. But y'all, I mean, after all of this time, he's now been sentenced, y'all. He's now been sentenced. He talked himself out of a pulpit into a jail cell. I don't feel sorry for the pulpit pimp. Oh my word, not the pulpit pimp. How the heck did he think that would not catch up to him? Really? I don't know, but we did see Miss Pauline Anderson. We did see Miss Pauline Anderson. On Pam's video, we saw Mr. Rasheed Anderson. They both were emotional. Miss Pauline Anderson cried because she's the one that didn't get the 90,000. I mean that the $90,000 was taken from. So she, again, she got emotional. And they said that they're glad that it's over. They're glad that it's over. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with these lawsuits. I don't know if what's going to happen with the lawsuit between Whitehead and Mr. Rasheed and Miss Pauline, but it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. And I don't think Pam is going to leave us out from that. So I do think if we want to know what's going on, it would be good to go over and visit Pam, the law intellect, honey. Now I do know that he did say that he passed a bill. He got a bill passed where they have the tablets and stuff in prison. So We don't know. We may see him online soon. I don't know. He did say that he did get that bill passed. That will, and y'all know I'm not lying when I say this too, because Pam and really be reiterated this as well. Y'all remember in one of them lives he said that he passed a law, or he got a law passed that would allow prisoners to have iPads and stuff around there in the prison. He said it. He said it. He definitely said it. I may have to find it, but the man said it. He did. Anybody in here remember that? Is there anybody in here that remember him saying that? I was busy when you said it, but yep, I sure was. What is people looking for you last? You was looking for me last night. You was one of the people. You was one of the people. I got a couple DMs and they was like, Chef, where you at? I had to get on over there in the number, honey. He definitely said it. He definitely said it. He definitely said it. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the rest of this plays out. I'm gonna give y'all an update on Bernie Belmonte soon as well, too, because y'all know that he has his own issues going on as well. So it's gonna be interesting to talk about that. All right. All right. Can I have y'all's undivided attention for just a second? I just need y'all attention for just a second. Hold on. You know what I can do for my phone? Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Y'all know I don't never close up the gate. I don't never close up the gate. I don't never close up the gate. However, I closed it up. So I want to say this to people who actually care. Okay, this is again the people who actually care. You do not care, then girl, you probably don't want to hear. Okay. So remember I told y'all yesterday that I was getting ready to take an exam. Okay. Very important exam that I was taking. I ain't gonna tell too much of my business because you know the people swear you owe them a whole lot. But I did not pass. Okay, I did not pass. And I told y'all yesterday that I have this serious testing anxiety. I do. I have a serious testing anxiety. Baby, when I got ready to take the test, I looked down at my hands and the palm of my hands is literally drenching in sweat. Literally drenched in sweat. I wipe my forehead, sweating. So I really do have this thing with taking tests. Okay. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna sit up here and pretend like, you know, I'm a good one with it because I struggle. All right. So I did not pass, right? However, I could pay to take it again in 14 days. Well, it has to be 14 business days. I could pay to take it again because this was something that they paid for, and I just did not pass it this go around. So if I take it again, I have to pay for it out of pocket, which I'm okay with it because honestly, me not passing it really did push me to want to work hard. You know what I'm saying? It pushed me to want to do better. And honestly, I know the material. It's just a matter of that anxiety that comes over me. And then I feel like I get to a certain point, and then I be feeling like, girl, just answer to the best of your ability. So it be a lot. You know what I'm saying? So um, I do get an opportunity to take it again. It is pretty expensive to take, but again, I want to do better on my behalf. Um, so I just wanted this to be a transparent moment to let y'all know that you're not passing it the first couple times. It's okay. It is okay. You know where your strong points are, you know where your weak moments are, and you know what you are supposed to focus on every day. Just because I didn't pass, it don't mean I failed the assignment, baby. And understand that. understand that, okay? But I just want to be vulnerable and also let y'all know, like, again, sometimes it just happens that way, you know. But I know again that I want to be a better person, so I'm going to keep going until I pass it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going until I pass it. So I'm good. You know, I'm Gucci about it. Of course, I felt some type of way yesterday, a little bit, but I'm good because it just motivates me to do better next time. So I just want to push, you know, help push somebody and help encourage somebody to let you know that it's not the end of it. We can most definitely keep going, keep pushing. And this happened to me before. The first two times I passed the test, well, that test is different from this one, of course, but the first two times I did not pass it, but then the last time, girl, when the man gave me the test results, I said, well, I passed it. And I only missed like a couple of questions, honey. I passed it with flying colors. I guess if it's the third time, you ain't got no choice. But again, I just want to encourage people, like, don't let that first, you know, thing or that second thing get you down. Keep going, keep pushing, keep going. Cause listen, we are only ones that's going to advocate for ourselves. So I say, please keep pushing. Don't give up. And you got it in you. You got it in you. You got it in you. And I know you're going to get it. I know you're going to get it. Okay. But I just wanted to take that moment to be transparent and just kind of let you guys know, because I do think it's important. Because at first I was like, bro, I ain't telling nobody I didn't pass that test. And then I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna use this as a testimony, honey. We're gonna use this as a testimony. Again, I get to pay for it to take it again in 14 days, 14 business days, and we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen, cat. Okay. So I just want to get y'all that. My daughter suffered from testing anxiety, but you'll overcome it the second or third time around. So don't be hard on yourself. You got this. Thank you, Miss Felicia. Because I was a little hard on myself yesterday, but then I realized, you know, this is nothing but a greater push so that you know what to focus on. You know what to you literally know what to focus on. Good thing about this test is they do tell you what you missed. They tell you what you missed. So that's a plus part about it. Like, so you know what to study around. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to encourage some people. Exactly. It took me 11 times just to pass the darn permit test back in the day. I wanted that license and I kept going till I got it. You got this. Oh, I can use this. I gotta use this, and no matter how many times you gotta keep doing it, just keep doing it, bro. Just keep doing it. I don't want my failure to be surrounded around the fact that I just quit after that one time. You know what I'm saying? Because you got something that'll help push you. So just don't let that one time be it. Keep going. Keep going. I have it as well. I got to prep for a test next month. My prayers out to you, Mrs. Parker, because I know how it can be. Prayers out to you, and prayers out to anybody who may be having this issue. Prayers out to y'all, okay? Because again, it ain't the end. It's not the end. All right. All right. Well, with that being said, y'all, I'm up out of here. I believe we had us a good show today. Today was a good show. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed today's show. So again, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Y'all please hit that like button for me. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Um, Also, too, I have not forgotten about the Dallas brunch date. I'm working on some things to well, we're probably changing the date, and then of course I told you guys I have to redo the flyer. Of course, if we change the date, I know a lot of people were saying they prefer Saturdays versus Sundays. So, we're gonna try to, uh, get the dates surrounding around a Saturday so that more people can attend. And just be on the lookout. Just be on the lookout for some other great things I have coming. Also, too, y'all, I kind of put this off. So I was doing like a Black History special that I was gonna do for Black History Month, and I didn't get around to doing it. And I kind of put it off. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of put it off because I had a lot of other things going on at the time. So I did put it off, but I'm working on a Juneteenth special. So you guys, I want you guys to be tuned in on Wednesday because we will be dropping a Juneteenth special as well. Also, Miss Charnita from Charnita's World, she will be doing a Juneteenth live Instagram discussion as well, which I think is important. Um, so yeah, so there's a lot of things coming up. Okay. Uh, I will give my ticket to someone if it's on a Saturday. That's my busiest day of the week for my lock care business. We'll figure it out, Demi. We'll figure it out. I just know for traveling purposes, a lot of people have stated that it'll be easier for them to travel back on Sunday. But we'll discuss it. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Um, okay. So with that being said, y'all, I hope that you guys have a great day. Also, too, if we do change it to a Saturday, it won't be a brunch that early. It won't be. And again, we'll explain it. I'll explain once I talk to a couple of people who are helping me with this. I learned my lesson. Learn my lesson. So we have an event planner that is literally planning this so that I do not have to, be in so many places at one time. So with that being said, once we get everything solidified and checked out, we'll work it out for you, Demi. Because you gotta be in a number. You gotta be in a number. Okay. Anyway, thank y'all again. And I hope y'all have a great, great Tuesday and blessings to you all.